most of you who have been asking me this question, saying what happened between my
All the niggas brown, gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl, Cherry Show, and I'm back again with another video. In this video, we are going to be talking about my life this whole 2023. So sit back, relax, take some Coke, because that's my favorite. Take popcorn, take your fried rice, because it's a hell of a ride. It's gonna be like fun, it's gonna be sad, it's gonna be like so many stuff. I'll try to remember like everything I need to say. I hope I don't forget anything, but if I forget anything, don't worry about it. It's all good, it's all calm. So this video is basically going to be about my 2023 all the way from January to December. So let's go, let's get into this. So I started my year like I wasn't happy and I wasn't sad. I was just confused and having like mixed feelings. Before I start talking, let me just be like, this honestly wasn't my best year. It's one of the worst years and the best years I've ever had in my entire life, because it's like things I never expected to ever happened negatively, and things I never expected to happen positively. So that's like all parts of the reasons why I feel like this is my best year and my worst year. Now let's talk. So starting from January, as I said earlier, I wasn't happy and I wasn't sad. I was just in a confused state of mind. I mean, relationship-wise, school-wise, money-wise, weight-wise, everything was stressing me at the beginning of the year. But I kind of feel like the reason why everything was stressing me was because I was supposed to leave everything behind in 2022, but I brought my problems with me into 2023. That's one thing I feel like I was very wrong. I was just focused on like drawing resolutions for myself, which had nothing to do with my problem actually. I don't know if you understand. But then on the other hand, so I feel like I had like too many problems. I didn't even know how to like draw my 2023 resolution. But what I wrote mainly on my 2023 resolution was to control my temper, because like I laugh a lot and everything, but like I get angry about the most useless stuff. I don't know if you understand me. Like the things I'm supposed to get mad about, I don't get mad about. Like if someone steals my money or someone, those things don't make me mad. But like if I'm talking to you and maybe you give me some eye, I'm gonna be so pissed. Meanwhile, like that's not even a reason why I'm supposed to be so pissed. I'm supposed to be pissed, not so pissed. Do you understand? So I wrote it like 5 times that I'm going to control my temper. I'm not going to let anyone fuck with my mental health. Like I'm not going to raise my voice, even though I fucked up and I raised my voice like more than once. I tried. I mean, I was able to control it that much this year as compared to last year. So I entered this year not too happy. I remember on 31st night, I was in church. I prayed. I said a lot of prayers. I was like, God, I need you to help me to do this. I need you to help me to do this. And I know the God I worship, and I know he answers my prayers real quick. So I was hoping for a change. Do you understand? Yeah, so I was hoping for a lot of changes in my life from the beginning of this thing. Now let's break it down. Money-wise, I was stressed because I feel like I was making a lot of money, but I wasn't seeing my money, because like I'm making money, but like I'm using my money on people I shouldn't be using my money on. So I was kind of stressed about that, because like it's like I was staying with my problem. So how do I fix this if like the problem is somebody that like maybe I'm staying with or something like that? I don't know if you understand me. That was my problem financially. My problem weight-wise was I was stressed. I was thinking a lot. I was losing weight. I didn't even know how to gain the weight back, because like I was stressed. So I started thinking it's because I'm thinking too much, that's why I'm losing weight. So I decided to like have a free mind, not think, do whatever I want to do, like don't give a fuck, because like I feel like it's because I give a fuck that's why I'm stressing. So all this is going to be better if I stop giving a fuck. So I told myself that I'm not going to give a fuck about anything, even if I'm supposed to give a fuck, because like it's doing no good. So that was what I told myself. Like emotionally. I also feel like, I mean, I felt like it's because I was home, that's why I was not gaining weight. Because you know how, like, when you're home, you're lazy, reluctant, like, even if you're hungry, it's like you need to do the food yourself. So if you're lazy like me, you'll be like, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna eat because I don't want to do it myself, like, those kind of stuff. So I feel like that one to his part. Thirdly, I was stressing about my education because, like, I was tired of being at home, and I was at home just because I was trying to, like, come to school in America. After, like, I stopped all those schools, I wanted to come to school in America, so I was trying to, like, let the process work, so I just come to school. But I was also tired of being at home because I was looking at my friends, everyone was in school. Okay, no, that's not even the problem. Everyone was having fun, and that's what I was interested in. So I was like, nah, I need to go to school. I was thinking about so many stuff. I was thinking about it on another side, that what if the America doesn't work? I don't get to come in school in America. What does that mean? I wasted all my years when I could have gone to school in Ghana. Like, I was just thinking a lot. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about that. I was trying to connect the dots. I was trying to see, like, I was stressed. I mean, in January, I was really, really stressed. I was thinking about so many stuff, like, so many stuff. Then, you know, a whole lot. You understand what I'm saying? So I decided to have a conversation with my dad. Like, I wanted to go to school, like, to just while away time. Because if you're not doing anything, you feel like the time is not moving. So I was like, let me do something so that I feel like the time is moving. So I decided to start school. I started going to Central University. For those of you who know, for those of you who don't know, yeah, I was going to Central University, and everything was going on fine. But like, the Central University, it opened in February, and then I really wanted to celebrate Valentine's Day with my then boyfriend. So I was like, oh, let me say something to my parents so that I will go to school earlier than the day we are supposed to go to school, so that I can go, like, kind of like lie. And I realized that, to be honest, there was no way I could just lie through the situation, because, like, the time I was going to school was like it was like, I think 18th or something, and that's like very far away from the time that, from Val's Day, which is 14th February. So I just told my mom that I'm going to, like, I told my mom the truth, you know. I was like, oh, I'm going to my boyfriend. I mean, my then boyfriend, but, like, I told my mom I'm going to my boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, okay, I shouldn't keep too long. And I told her I was not going to come back that day. So I went on 13th. And then before that whole Val's Day began, I told myself that I was not getting anybody a Valentine's Day gift, because I was like, it's not worth it. Why should I be, like, spending my time buying things for people who are not going to do same for me? So I told myself I was not going to get a Val's Day gift for anybody, not even my friends. You know how, like, you and your friends do, like, oh, let's all buy each other stuff. But the whole point is, at that time, none of my friends even received a Val's Day gift. Maybe some of them did, but most of them didn't, because everybody was in a fucked up relationship, and everyone is probably in a fucked up relationship. Okay, no, right now they are not in a fucked up relationship. I don't know if they're in relationships, but, like, now I'm not gonna get, like, anybody Val's Day gift. But you know me, the lover girl in me, the good girl in me was like, nah, that's mean. I don't need to do that to people. So yeah, I decided to get a Val's Day gift. So I did. It came. I gave it to whoever. Blah blah blah. Now, exactly what I expected is what I saw. I didn't get a Val's Day gift, and I was like, yeah, I knew it. I shouldn't have even wasted my money in the first place, because I could have used it for myself for a lot of stuff. But then, okay, on the other hand, it's not too much of a big deal. You understand? It's like normal. It's part of life. For most of you who have been asking me this question, saying what happened between my ex and I, blah blah blah, the only thing I can probably say to you guys is I did not end the relationship. You and I know that I've sat in this relationship for so many years. I mean, I sat in the relationship for so many years, and I didn't leave. So you guys were obviously supposed to know that I didn't ask for the breakup. Like, people keep hitting me, why did you leave him? Why did you leave him? I didn't leave him. He left me. But then it was for the betterment. So, I mean, I don't know if I spoke good English, but yeah, so you understand. So all that happened in February, and that was right after Val's Day. So I stayed there for some time in February, because I was trying to, like, see if he was actually serious, because, like, it was so upset. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't I leave you first and you are leaving me? That was what my mind told me in the first few moments of when the thing happened. Then the next day I realized that it was actually true that this had happened. So now I was trying to see if I could fix it, because it's like a side of me didn't want it again, but then a side of me was like, I've worked too hard to let it go. Do you understand? But then lastly, I agreed, because I was like, you know something, I have no other option. Actually, I had options, but, like, I felt like this is my time to go. Like, I don't know if you guys understand me. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this in this video, but, like, I don't know if you understand me. Like, you know when you need to go. It's like maybe I've wanted to go for a very long time and I couldn't go, and now the chance is there for me to go, but that's not the case. I actually wanted to leave for a very long time, but then I also felt like it could fix. So I didn't really want to leave. I was weighing this scenario, but then it was getting worse and worse. Like, I don't know, even after we called it quits, but let me not say we called it quits. He called it quits and I had no other option than to accept it. But even after that, it was a ton of disaster right after that. But anyway, that time of my life was very stressful because I was going through a lot. I used to be writing in my notes. I was confused. I was stressed. And that is one thing I never knew I could do in my entire life. Bear in mind, I don't know how to end a relationship. I know when I have to leave, but how to leave is the problem. So that was never in any of my dictionaries. That was never in my mind. I didn't know that I could handle a situation like that. I knew that I cannot handle a situation like that. So being put to the point where I had no other option than to handle that situation was the toughest thing in my entire life in 2023. Because I can wake up in a good mood. In the afternoon, I'll be crying. In the evening, I'll be like, fuck everybody. At dawn, I'll be like, nah, pass me the liquor. It was a ton of emotions. I'm not even playing. I was stressed, confused. I didn't know what I was doing myself because I didn't know how I was supposed to handle the situation. So this was me, maybe I'll be there at night. I'll be like, nah, fuck him. I hate him. Then I wake up the next day and be like, nah, I don't hate him. Why would I? All those kind of stuff. I'll be writing in my notes. I'll be like, God, help me. I don't know what to do right now. What should I do? It was not funny at all. It was not funny. But as I've come out of that phase of my life, I'm just here to tell you guys that you can do it, because I never thought I could do it. Even if you told me to take $300 million or end a relationship, or no, maybe if you told me to take $300 million or be able to handle a situation like this, I'll take the $3 million, not because I like money, but because I knew that I can't handle a situation like this. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but I know you understand me. So I'm just here to tell you guys that you can do it, because I didn't think I could do it too. And I'm still shocked as I'm sitting here talking to you in this video, because I'm like, damn, yeah, you did that. I was stressed, really stressed then, and then I felt like that's the point in time in my life when my mom became my very close friend, because I used to text my mom all the time. I was like, Mom, I'm so sad, I'm so hurt, this is what happened, because my mom knew I was in a relationship, So I told my mom, and she kept talking to me. She was like, oh, we are just children, we'll still find partners, we shouldn't focus on it, everything happens for a reason. She used to talk to me a lot. That was when I got this tattoo, but it was not like this. It was a broken heart tattoo. It was a broken heart tattoo, but that was when I got this tattoo. That was one of my boldest steps ever, because when I got, something, I don't know how to explain how I felt to you guys. I sat down, and then I couldn't think of anything I could do to get over this. Do you understand? And that was not the only thing that was paining me. I was having so many other things hurting me, and I was like, something, fuck it, I'm gonna do this tattoo, because I thought tattoos hurt. So in my mind, I was going to take the pain of the tattoo, because that if you have two things to worry about, you worry more about the one that is more, I don't know how to explain. If right now your 20 CDs is missing and then your laptop is missing, although the 20 CDs is your last 20 CDs and it's missing, you'll be more focused on your laptop, that the pain from your laptop, because that pain overshadows the 20 CDs pain. So I felt like tattoo was gonna be so painful, because I've been hearing people saying it hurts so bad, you will be crying, So I personally felt like it was gonna hurt so bad. So I wanted it to hurt so bad so that I focus on the pain of the tattoo and forget about all the other stuff I was thinking about. But it didn't even hurt, and I went there in my raw mind. Bear in mind, I was not drunk, I was not high, I was not anything, I was sober. And I didn't even feel any pain. And I was like, is this what people are talking about? Really? So now I started paying attention to some motivational videos. They were when things are going bad in your life, you don't need to give up. You need to put yourself first. You need to... A whole lot at that part of my life. I listened to that for a very long time. And then, I felt like even after I watched all the motivational videos, I prayed and I did everything, I still was not okay. The only thing that made me okay was the day I went down on my knees and I took my Bible and then I said to God that, God, I come before you today to tell you that I have forgiven him. I don't have any grudge against him. I don't have any problem against him. I wish him nothing but the best, full stop. But the head and tail of my whole prayer was, I forgive him. Because I feel like the only reason why I was stressed and frustrated is because I had not forgiven him. But from the time I forgave him, I got like some type of inner peace in my life that I never, I never expected. Like, I was like, wow, so this is actually why God has been telling us to forgive. Because my heart was so heavy and I couldn't take it. Because like my heart was so heavy. And so like I didn't know what to do. But when I finally decided to forgive, I felt so good. Like, to be honest, I felt so good. Like, I'm not even playing with you. That's the first step to anything you're facing. I feel like the first thing you should do is accept the situation and know that this is the situation and there's nothing I can do about it. The second thing you should do is let go of the situation. I felt some inner peace. Guys, I'm not even playing with you. The inner peace I felt when I let go of that grudge in my heart. Because no, like, why would I felt like, why would you waste my time? Like, why the fuck would you waste my time? Like, you knew from the beginning this is what you were gonna do. I mean, that's what I felt like, but like, when I forgave and I let the grudge go, I was chill. Okay, so now I finally started hanging out with my friends. During the time, bear in mind, during the time when I was like sad and all that, I was not talking to my friends because like I don't like it when something is wrong with me and people tell me, oh my God, sorry, you'll be fine. I feel like, shut up. First of all, you don't want me to be fine. You're just pretending. Secondly, you're just going to make me the center of your conversation. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't want to tell anyone like, I didn't want to tell anyone when something was wrong with me, but I told some few people. And then my friend Lucia and I, we were in the same phase because she was brokenhearted. So we were both brokenhearted at that point too. It didn't feel too bad because I had a partner. So I know that if I want to cry, she want to cry too. So that gave me some, like, you know, let me tell you something. If something is wrong with you and you want to cry, cry, because God didn't give you the tears in your eye for no reason. You need to cry and let that pain out. You know, if you cry, it releases your chest. So, girl, you need to cry. If you have to cry, cry. Don't be like, nah, I don't cry over that. That's one of the steps to feeling great, to be honest. Because, like, I didn't cry for too long, but, like, all the times I cried, I felt, like, relieved every time. Because, like, every time I cried, it gave me a better understanding of, like, what I was putting myself in and what I was facing and all that. Okay. Yeah, I started hanging out with my friends, chilling and being who I wanted to be, going out, taking pictures, doing makeup. And I realized that I was actually restricting myself because, you know, like, I felt like I'm those type of people who always want to put people first. So if I'm like talking to you and you don't like certain stuff, I can't do it because I feel like you don't like, I don't know how to explain it. But that was me in the past. To be honest, I'm not putting anybody before me. And that's why I feel like anyone I talk to, like anyone who is my friend or anything from now will get the worst part of me. Because like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not putting your anything before me. I'm not even putting your letter before me. I'm putting myself first. That's it. Like, it's going to take you the hard way to learn the, you know, I'm not putting nobody before me. Period. So I was hanging out with my friend, we were chilling, I was able to do what I wanted to do, I was free, I could talk to anybody I wanted to talk to, not talk to anybody like relationship-wise because I'm not even a type of person who is interested in relationships because I like love, but I don't look for love. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying because I feel like I'm a lady who can do whatever I want. That's the type of like, that's where I want to put myself. I want to put myself in the stage to be able to do whatever I want to do for myself because I know that there are lots of girls like out there that like, they depend solely on their men. So if your boyfriend can't do something for you, then you are dying or something like that. Watching girls behave like that breaks my heart. Like, you can stand up, you can do something for yourself. Like, I don't know. I find it very crazy, to be honest. No offense to any of you, but like, why are you forcing men to do things that your dad couldn't do for you? I'm not saying they are not supposed to do it. They are supposed to do it, but you're supposed to do it for yourself too. That's the type of mentality I have. No offense. I don't want anyone to like insult me or drag me. I'm just giving like my opinion. So I feel like as a lady, you should like, I know we are obsessed with money and we want to be with like partners who are like rich and all that, but that is not a reason why you shouldn't have money. You need to have your own money because there's a different type of feeling when you have your own money. Nobody can talk to you anyhow. So like I'm always trying to put myself in a field where nobody can talk to me anyhow, so that like if you insult me 1, I can't insult you 7, because like who are you talking to? Not me. I'm not talking about like my partner insulting me 1 and me insulting. I mean like in general, like if somebody tries to like throw some kind of shot, I can put you in your place because I never asked you for no amount of money. You feel me? Yeah, and like in our generation, I feel like a lot of people have been insulting girls for giving them money. Like, am I not the one who bought this for you? And I don't like that. Like, I feel like I don't need to put myself in a situation to experience that, because I know my abilities, I know who I am, and I know that I can work to achieve whatever I want. So if I have this mentality, why then should I lay low and be thinking about a man? I'm not saying I don't like to be in a relationship. I love to be in a relationship. I'm just saying like something like, if I'm not in a relationship, I'm not going to be sad, because like everything I want in a relationship, I can give that to myself. And apart from like love and all that, and then unconditional love comes from above. Maybe it's only the sex part that maybe you be bothered, but like if you're looking at like the normal, I don't think you should be too bothered. Okay, now let's continue. So yeah, I was hanging around with my friends and all that. And then on my birthday, like, so my relationship ended in February. So March, I was chill. April, on my birthday, that's when I became sad again. Because like, you know how it's like, I always celebrate my birthday with just like the person I'm in a relationship with. And that year, like in January, when I was planning my birthday ahead of time, I was like, oh, I want to spend my birthday with you. And he was like, okay, he's gonna spend my birthday with just me. So when I got to that time, I was hit. Like, I remembered that, oh shit, I'm gonna have to celebrate my birthday with my friends. I was sad about that. But yeah, so yeah, that's like one of the reasons why I was sad. But if you saw me like anytime after February, maybe at his place, like when people were like, I'm lying, I went back and all that, I didn't go back like I was in a relationship. I did go back, not to date, but like I went back because I couldn't accept the fact when I remembered on my birthday that like, so this is what has actually happened. So I went back for nothing serious, but like going back made me realize that, hey, have you seen what you are putting yourself into again? Or you don't remember how you could not leave the relationship. You don't remember. So like all that made me feel like, okay, fuck it. But no, to be honest, it's not just that. It was more than that. But I can't like say that on camera. That's like telling my business, our business, which is like wrong. So I'm not going to talk about that. But there was like a lot of stuff that you wouldn't even want to deal with. So yeah, fast forward. So I don't know why people are like trolling me, saying like I'm a bad person, because first of all, as we are talking, I'm not the one who even left the person. The person is the one who left me. So why are you guys like, why are they always in my comment section being like, I'm so wicked, I'm so like, be for real. I'm not even the wicked one here, but let's just leave it like unsaid, because like if I decide to say my part of the story, you're all going to bow down on me. So I'm not going to say my part of the story. So now I'm done with my birthday, which was in like April. Even before my birthday, I fell sick. I had to be in the hospital for 4 days. Hey, look, to be honest, from January to like May, from January to May, it was the toughest time of my life. Like I was fighting for my life. I was confused, but then I knew that death was never an option. I never for once felt like dying or something like that, because I know what I want. I know what I want to be in future. I know what I want to do. Like, I'm so obsessed with my future, even though I haven't seen it. So death was never an option, but like how to get over it is what I was like stressing about. So in May, you know how like I celebrate my birthday. I have 2 best friends, Chrislab and Jasmine. Let me not say best friends. I have 2 sisters, and then Chrislab is all the way in Cape Coast, and Jasmine is all the way in Accra. So I celebrate my birthday like in April with Jasmine, and then I go and celebrate it with Chrislab. Last year I was able to go in the same April, but this year something came up, so I had to see Chrislab in May. So I went to see her in May, and then that was when I started talking to somebody else. The gentleman you guys can see me dating right now. If you don't know, I'm just like, forgive me, guys. forgive me. It was just like a rough day when he texted me, not like texting me to be my friend. He was just like complimenting, I think, my photo or something. We'll leave that story for another time because he and I, we need to do a video of how we met. And if I say this, it will destroy that video. So I can't say it right now. But the head and tail is he sent me a text to compliment me and I didn't reply the compliment. And he texted me again like, can't I say thank you? The truth is I was being very mean as fuck because like, I felt like, what the fuck do you want from me? Huh? What do you want from me? To lie to me again? No, say me that shit. I'm not ready for any lie. So yeah, I was being very mean as fuck. But like, what made me interested in this person is the fact that he did not give up, because I did everything for him to give up. I was being rude, I was being mean, I was being everything in the universe, but that didn't give him a reason to wake up and give up. He still woke up every day happy to text me. So I felt like, okay. And then I got a lot of birthday gifts even after my birthday. That was my first time. This year was my first time receiving flowers, so I was so happy. I got flowers from Rosie, from Lucia, from Precious, from Anne-Marie, from my main, and I was so happy. Like, I'll say this forever because like I always wanted flowers and I never got flowers, and I finally got flowers this year. And when I said from my main, I mean my new man. I don't mean like anyone in my past. I started talking to him. Bear in mind, this boy didn't even know that like I was trying to come to America. I knew I was trying to come to America. He didn't know, but he was in America. So we're just talking about it, and I was just asking him so many questions like, so why do you want to be in a relationship with me when you're not even in the country? Because like, I don't think I can do like distance relationship that much. I feel like if I've seen you before and we are distant, that's fine. But I hadn't even seen this boy before. He's the one who has seen me so many times. I have not seen him. You know how like when you don't know somebody, you don't even give a fuck about trying to see who the person is. That's how I felt like then. So like, I didn't know who he was, how he looked. Like, I didn't know anything about that. But yeah, we spoke for some time, and finally everything was smooth. We got in a relationship. We were still having this distance, and that was when I told him that, oh, I was trying to come to America because of school and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, I should try another time. And I was like, try? Because by that time I had given up. I was tired. Like, I was tired of trying because I was like, man, this is a stressful, like. But then he was like, I shouldn't give up, I can do it. So he put the pressure on me to go talk to my dad and like figure my way out again. So I took the bold step and I was like, Daddy, I think I'm ready, we can do it now. And then everything fell in place. But the most amazing part of this is that before my interview, we prayed together, like he and I, like he called me and we said a prayer together before I slept and went for my interview during the day. And that was so cute, very cute. I was really happy. That's why I still remember. And my interview process was so funny and traumatizing. It's in my previous video, you can check it out. But like, I was so scared. Like, I was scared because I don't know, I can talk to, so I don't know what's my problem. But like, to be honest, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie to you and say, oh, here thinking like I'm so confident and so bold. I am very confident and bold, but at that point, Minia, I was not confident and bold. I was not shaking, but like I was not confident and bold. But I was thinking about Anne-Marie. I was like, how's my sister gonna feel about me? I was thinking about so many stuff, and when I thought of all that, I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna like make it. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make it work. So that's exactly what I did. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so moving on, I came back and I was like, guess what? They took my passport. Yay! But then my situation was different because like I had to wait for like 2 months because they had to investigate my dad's bank statements because they were like, what job does my dad do? Why does he have this amount of money? Is it in cedis or in dollars? I was like, are you trying to say like nobody in Ghana is rich? Like, what are you talking about? They stressed me about that, but like, thank God I was patient enough to wait for all of that. And yeah, I had a time of my life. This year was really the worst year and the best year. As I already said, I got a lot of deals. I made a lot of money. I touched money that I've never touched on my own. Like, I made money on my own that I never thought I could make. I was able to... I was happy. Look, forget about the parts when I was brokenhearted. Like, I was very happy this year. Like, I wouldn't trade this year for anything. It taught me a lot. It made me stronger. It's made me know how to overcome my emotions, how to handle my emotions. But I feel like the only emotion I still cannot handle is my anger. But I feel like there's a lot of reasons why I've developed this type of like anger. Like, I don't know, because this is not me. I don't think it's me. I don't know. But I'm still like working on getting over it, which I believe I'm gonna get over it like anytime soon. And yeah, my mom gave me like full support, my sister, my dad, like everybody was really there for me. I had a lot of car rides, had fun in my car. This was the year I finally mastered the driving and I started driving myself everywhere. Cause like, you know, the time when something, I feel like something bad has to happen to you before you'll be motivated to do something. Cause like when my feelings got hurt and everything, that's what motivated me to drive. Ask me why I was driving, because I wanted to cry in my car without anybody seeing that I'm crying. So I wanted to know how to drive so I can move away and be crying whilst I'm driving. And that's how I learned how to drive. I was like, well, fuck it. And then I was driving and I went to Apia. I was in Tema. And then I was with my little sister because like that's one girl I love. She knows all my problems. She knows everything going on in my life. I just love that girl so much. So she was with me. She was like, she's not going to make me go alone. She wants to be with me. I'm like, all right, that's fine. You can be with me. Bear in mind, at that time, I was not even a good driver. So we were going. And she was like, I should take left. The map is saying left. I said, no, I can't take left. Let's go straight. And I appeared at Temahabo with all these big cars. And now I didn't even know what to do. And that, my legs were vibrating. But like when I look at my little sister sitting beside me, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to be the reason why you are going to end your life at this age. And I mastered it in that second. And then boom, that's how I started knowing how to drive. I didn't like stress myself or anything. I didn't stress myself or anything like that. Period. So yeah, I feel like you need to be put through the worst part of your life before you can be able to be the best you. But that's not true. People are able to be the best them without going through all this. So I feel like it's not really a big deal like how it looks. But yeah, anyone who's watching this video, I'm just like doing this video to motivate you, because like, Charlie, to be honest, anything you put your mind to, you can do it. That's what I feel like, because like I didn't know I could do all what I did this year. I didn't know I could find myself. I didn't even know I could tolerate some type of stuff till I sat down to think about everything, and I was like, wow, did I even like is that what I put myself through? Like, I kept asking myself, how the hell I get myself involved in this? Because I kept feeling like I wasted my time. And like, this is no cap. I did waste my time, but like, that's not the point. I needed to waste my time to be able to know who I am today. Because I've learned so much in this year that like, I wouldn't trade for anything, but I'll not do it again. Like, I mean, if you ask me to take this year, like everything that happened to me this year in another year, I think that one I'm going to kill myself. I'm not going to take it again, because I can't. I don't even want to put myself in the path to have to experience what I like experienced this year before, because it was a roller coaster. Like I was losing my mind. Look, I was losing my mind at the same time. I don't know. It was a whole lot. But all I want to tell you is, anything you put your mind to, you can do it. Do you understand? You can get whatever you want. You can be whoever you want. I'm just here to motivate you that don't give anybody second chances. I know I'm saying this even though I would give somebody a second chance, but I know why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Because it's... Charlie, look, to be honest, just think about yourself. Focus on your life, what you do for yourself, how you be able to reach the goal you set for yourself. Don't think about anything else, because every other thing you think about is going to be dumb and it's going to stress you and it's going to fuck you up in the end. Just think about yourself. One kasa as is American, as a gen, one kasa focus on your it's crazy, but like nothing is gonna make me think about like other stuff right now. Like thinking about myself. Don't know. Anyway, yeah, so this year has been very rough, and this video is going to be titled 2023. So this is how my year was. This was mainly what my year was about: losing love and finding love. That's the head and tail of what my year was. But I don't want to speak too much about the finding love, or else my YouTube is not going to be interesting again when I'm releasing like some kind of videos. Plus, I'm still not fully done with my research, you know, so I don't want to be too loud. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and please don't console me. I'm fine. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Even if you console me, then I would be pissed as fuck. If you console me, then I will be fucking pissed. So I'm glad nobody consoled me. But some of you did console me though. But yeah, I had a very great year. Like I had a very good year. Very good year. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and make sure in 2024 you set resolutions for yourself, because when you set goal for yourself, it motivates you to be able to reach that goal. This is called goal setting and motivation. I presented this in my class in America in Prof Skills Forum. Anyway, you need to set goals for yourself and like try to achieve it, and anytime you achieve it, you feel like so good, and it motivates you to do better and do better and do better. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. Happy New Year! Let's walk into 2024 with self-love. Girls standing on business. Like, we are not taking no red flags. We are doing like period. No bus. Bye.